So now let's just zip around a bit and improve a few things and add a few things into this blog. So first of all, the title there, the blog, is not great. So let's pop into the customizer and change the blog title. I think we'll remove that first post as well. So header. We're going to use that as the logo for the moment. Putting a picture of yourself obviously would be a great thing to do on your blog. I definitely recommend that. But we'll keep it generic for now. There we go. So I'll just call it something like Rob's blog. Let's save that. Now we'll just get rid of the first post and then we'll add a couple of widgets. And that will take us to the end of our blog creation. So, widgets are what WordPress calls chunks of code to allow us to do something in particular. So, the default widgets are things like, as I mentioned, calendars, a list of pages, a tag cloud of all the tags that you've used. You can put arbitrary text and HTML in there, search widgets, etc. So first of all, let's look at the main sidebar. So that will be the sidebar at the top of the site, on the right, sorry, i.e. this one down here. So let's start with a nice search box. So we just drag that up into the main sidebar. We can save it there, it doesn't really need a title, it's fairly obvious what it is. And let's just take a look. There it is. There's our search box, nice. And let's just try out a couple of things. So we'll have a calendar and some recent comments. You can obviously play around with those as you like, but it's nice to give people access to the latest content on your site. So now let's just put some data into the footer just so we can see how it looks. You'll notice we've got 3 widget areas in the footer. They correspond to 3 columns. So we'll put recent posts there. We'll add some arbitrary text, HTML, to see how that works. So all you need to do is contact me and then whatever text you want. So find me on Twitter, at TechEdRob. Something like that. You can put whatever you like in there. And then let's fill in the third. We'll just have a list of categories. We'll call it categories. And then save that. Let's take a look. Great, so nicely laid out. I definitely want to fill out the contact me section a little bit more, so it equals up with the other 2. But really, I think this is a great starting point for a blog. The final thing we're going to look at is creating a contact form. So if we switch over to the Contact Us page, we can add a form in there. So at the moment we've got our comment form, but that's no good. We want a proper contact form. Now, if we look at the plugins in our site, you'll notice that we've got Contact Form 7. So this is a widely used free WordPress plugin which the X theme integrates with to be able to put contact forms into your page really easily. So if we click on Settings there, then we can set up contact forms which we can then insert into our website wherever we need them. So by default, we've got our contact form 1. This is the short code that we can use to insert that contact form into our site. Let's just have a quick look at what we can change. So we can use a bit of HTML with short codes to create our form. That's got everything we need really: name, email, subject and message. But we could adjust that as we like, and we can decide where the email is going to go, etc. So that's exactly what we want. Let's just go to Pages and put that contact form in our Contact Us page. So I'll just add a bit of text. I'd love to hear from you. And then paste in my contact form code. And now let's have a look. There we go. We've got our form and we can just fill it in right away there. And as you can see, it's styled really nicely. It looks great. A quick note, you'll probably be seeing these leave a reply options everywhere. You might not want to have the option to comment on your comment form, so it's very easy to switch off. We just need to scroll to the top and enable from our screen options, discussion. Now we can see the discussion options, and we can switch off allow comments. And then update. Let's just refresh, make sure that that's worked. Fabulous. So no comment form on that page now. If you want to turn off comments in general on your site, you can do that in the settings and discussion options. So allow people to post comments on new articles. If you switch that off, then every new article, page or post that is created will not allow comments by default. Great, so I think we've got a nice looking blog. If you've been reading my book, How to Earn $10,000 While Learning to Code, you'll know that I think a blog is a really great way to build an audience and to talk about what you're doing, even as you're learning. So go away, use this structure to create a blog of your own. And when you're done, please do post a link to it in the forum. I'd love to check it out.